Today on CityCast Nashville, what's your perfect weekend in Nashville? I'm joined by our producer, Daniel Sumstine, and executive producer, Whitney Pastorek. And together, we celebrate all the different ways to unwind over the weekend. From a 2-for-1 happy hour to Saturday night art crawls to our favorite hiking spots, we've got you covered. It's Thursday, July 17th. I'm your host, Marie Cecile Anderson, and this is what Nashville's talking about.
Hey, y'all, it's CityCast Nashville executive producer Whitney Pastorek. And before we get into our picks for a perfect Nashville weekend, I want to explain why we do episodes like this. So when I first got hired to run this joint, even before I brought on our amazing team, I knew my goal was to help my neighbors be informed about all the issues happening here in town, but also to help my neighbors who are constantly stressed out about the issues remember that Nashville is, against all odds, still a pretty awesome place to live. And that's the spirit behind our new membership program, CityCast Nashville Neighbors, which you can learn all about right now at membership.citycast.fm. What makes Nashville great is every single one of us. And as long as we're connected, sharing awesome restaurants and awful legislation, telling our stories and asking for help when we need it, we're going to be all right. I don't know if you can hear behind me. There's a massive thunderstorm happening. The thunder is rolling. Even God wants us to become CityCast Nashville neighbors together. The severe weather here is a great example of when we all pull together. We can help you stay connected and know what's happening here in town. So it's my turn to ask you to join CityCast Nashville Neighbors. Head to membership.citycast.fm and check it out. For only $10 a month or $100 a year, you get an ad-free feed, a weekly email rounding up all the best stuff to do in town, and this week only, for founding members, a very cool tote bag. But my favorite part of membership is these exclusive members-only events that we're going to start hosting. And y'all should see this list that we're putting together. We're talking group hikes where we can walk and talk about what matters to us, like we're in some sort of outdoorsy Aaron Sorkin movie. Volunteer projects at places like the Nashville Food Project where we can make meals for our neighbors in need. You know I'm going to invite you to join me for bar trivia and happy hour. This podcast exists because you exist. We can't do it without you. So we hope you'll go to membership.citycast.fm and sign up. $10 a month is basically just rerouting the cost of one 2-for-1 happy hour at Mickey's to support local journalism and build a better city for all of us. Y'all, wait, do I want to make 2-for-1 happy hour at Mickey's the first thing I do on my perfect weekend? I think I do. Like, I've just slammed that computer shut.
Slams computer shut till Monday. If not Mickey's, where is everybody's first stop on Friday?
You know I'm hitting up the Village Pub, hanging out on that little patio area that they set up during COVID and has never left.
What time do you have to get there to go to good spot?
Like 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
4:30 feels like the cutoff.
Kind of.
Anything after that, it's just packed.
Okay.
But y'all, they have the best sandwich in Nashville. I briefly had changed what I thought the best sandwich in Nashville was, and we'll get into that in a second. But the Reuben at Village Pub is the most delicious thing you can eat in this entire city. The pretzel,
Dang, bold.
the pretzel bun.
The pretzel. I was going to say the pretzel sticks that they
those are
have.
good
Like, I love a
too.
cold beer and pretzels dipped in mustard. Now, this place is
Yes.
right in Riverside Village. So we're talking east side, y'all, because that's where we live and that's where we're going to
Apologies
stay.
in advance. When I slam my computer shut, I'm going 5 minutes up the road.
Right. You're not going to get in traffic and drive 45 minutes across
No.
town to the Green Hills Grill for happy
No,
hour.
but I hear it's delightful. And if you live on that side of town, that's actually a great suggestion, Marie. I know, Marie, you also
It
love
is.
the roof at that their Restoration Hardware burger joint that they have.
I love a good roof, y'all. And the Restoration Hardware right at the mall has a great sunset view.
Okay, but what's your Friday happy hour pick?
Well, now it's Fridays by the river.
Yes.
I mean, I know we're waiting for it to begin again because we're taking like a little bit of break. It starts back up in September, but I have found it is the absolute perfect place to meet up with my friends. It opens at 3:00 on a Friday.
Not that any of us would ever slam our computers closed at 3:00 on a Friday.
Or 2:30.
2:15.
So we could get there by the
We
time it
work
opens.
till 5, CityCast headquarters.
That's right. That if our bosses are listening. No, but it really is the perfect place because also if you get there early, you do find a great spot to park. The beer is cold and flowing, and it's a great spot to tell all your friends to meet and have several beers.
Fridays by the River is a great call. You know, the other thing I'm going to throw out there, and regular listeners of the podcast / people who know me are going to see it coming a mile away. I love hitting that East Nashville Beer Works patio at about 4:15 on a Friday because it isn't packed yet. And it's a great way to wind down. I mean, obviously not necessarily a happy hour situation there, but really affordable cocktails even. And the pizza is fantastic. And it's a great way to pregame for whatever comes next. And I just like to get all my friends together and, plot the salvation of the world from that back porch.
I believe that. I've walked up on Whitney with a group of friends and they are plotting to save the world, y'all. So we're in good hands. Trust me.
Okay. And then here's where I go from there. I go right up the road from East Nashville Beer Works, like, again, 3 minutes, no traffic. I go to Rice Vice, which is the proper sake storefront bar. But on Fridays, they've been having a pop-up from Fox Den Izakaya. They do a special ramen every Friday. And you can follow them on Instagram to find out what it's going to be. It's been everything from like a carbonara ramen to a chilled tomato ramen. They also do the food on sticks.
Yakitori.
Little skewer.
A skewer. Again, you have to get there early. So if you've started at Fridays by the River or Village Pub or East Nashville Beer Works at like 4, their pop-up starts at 6. And you want to basically hit that door right at 6.
Well, I do have one tiny little tip because I don't know if people have noticed, but there's a lot of people moving and living in Nashville. And so it's really hard to find a reservation on a Friday night. But I just pop into Open Table or on Resi and just put in a time and just see what restaurants there are available.
Oh, that's smart. I've never
And
thought
then
about
that's how
doing
you
it
get
that
it.
way.
Yes.
I love that.
Mhm.
Genius.
So now we've all eaten a meal, we've potentially drank to excess, and we've gone to sleep. And now it's Saturday morning. How are we waking up, kids?
Well, now that I have this dog, usually I would just sleep in and it would be an amazing morning. But now that I have this animal in my home that is a border collie and has to be walked, I start every Saturday morning bright and early at the Air Park in Shelby Park. It is absolutely beautiful out there. It's a great way to start the weekend because people are out there with their kids and their dogs. And, you start to see familiar faces and have, fun little convos with what are you up to this weekend?
I'm sure we're going to see you out there at some point, Marie. That's like our go-to Saturday morning. We'll take Ryman out on the trail.
Yeah, let's have our dogs meet, except my
Yeah.
dog is a killer. So I'll stay back. We're training her. We're learning how to get along
hard.
with other animals.
Having a reactive dog is hard. Me and my reactive dog actually almost always leave East Nashville on Saturday mornings because we like to go hit up the Richland Park Farmers Market. So I will take Wally over there. We subscribe to the Bells Bend Farm CSA, the Community Supported Agriculture. I'll walk him around that neighborhood around Richland Park because it has sidewalks and the houses are beautiful and he really likes to pee on everyone's landscaping. And then we'll go grab our veggies for the week. That's a really beautiful way to start a weekend for me. And then you know where we go? Right back to East Nashville, baby. We love a Saturday lunch at Turkey and the Wolf, which is a new ice house over here in East Nashville. It's in the lot that used to be a pay to belong to dog park, which I can't imagine why a membership only dog park didn't catch on. Not like our membership only events here at CityCast Nashville, which will be unique and something you cannot get for free elsewhere. They have the other potentially best sandwich in Nashville, the Gandolfini.
Ooh,
Yes.
everyone has been talking about this sandwich. I have not tried it yet, but please give it to us in great detail.
Well,
And can you lean in and have it be a little ASMR?
Yeah.
I'd be happy to. The Gandolfini sandwich. It's mortadella, soppressata, pickled banana peppers. And then here's what makes it perfect. An olive, caper, pepper, feta, cream cheese. And you just sit there outside on a picnic bench under umbrellas and a big tree and eat it. And there are people from the neighborhood and dogs and delicious cold beverages.
Elena and I went there the other day, and it is instantly our new favorite sandwich spot in Nashville. It's so good. And I love that they serve everything in those like 90s McDonald's bowls.
Yes.
Or like 90s Kellogg's. It's so good.
Wait, I have to say that Celia Gregory from WNXP posted on her Instagram that their bathroom is decorated with White Fang memorabilia.
Oh my
It's
God.
all white Fang.
Dang.
So I still have not gone, but I messaged Celia when she posted it. I said, oh my God, is this now my new favorite bathroom in Nashville? Because I freaking love White Fang and I love all wolf stuff.
Marie, what is your Saturday midday eat?
I think you can probably guess by now. It is Mr. Aaron's Goods.
Nice.
Yeah.
Best bagel in Nashville. I will fight you on it. And y'all, they have bagels and lox for an affordable price. They have also this like caramelized onion with egg and cream cheese bagel. I mean, but I like the solid bacon, egg, and cheese with ketchup and hot sauce.
Have you had their spicy hash browns, Marie?
Yes, their hash browns are so good. And their French fries, too. I get there pretty early and I bring my Kindle with my Libby app on it. And I sit and I eat my bagel and I read my library book on my Kindle. And it is, I say, the perfect way to spend the day.
What are we doing with our big Saturday night? We're all young. We're young people in the big city.
For me, an ideal Saturday night is a concert at Basement East. Maybe get a little pregame at Smith & Lentz.
That's good pizza.
Yeah, great pizza. We just get so many great shows here in Nashville. So either on a Friday or Saturday night, someone amazing is going to be playing either Basement East or the Ryman, obviously. So I'm there. I'm at the Basement East a lot of weekends.
Nice. My perfect, and this is obviously not year round, but my perfect Saturday night is Geodis Park, and I'm cheering on our boys in gold. And obviously this year, Nashville SC, absolutely rocking it. So it's a great year to get on that bandwagon.
Yeah, I went last night and the atmosphere was electric.
Don't tune out what I'm about to say as I recommend going downtown. Okay,
What?
hold on. Wait. I went for the first time to the Saturday night art crawl in the arcade. So it's second Saturdays of the month. And it starts early, 5 or 6 o'clock with an artist talk. Then you can go around to each gallery and meet all the artists, see their work, support local arts, and also hit up the new Urban Cowboy down there.
I've heard such great things.
It's amazing because I don't think the tourists know about it yet. And I mean, I got a spot right at the bar, talked to the bartender. Also, they have a slice shop downstairs. So we started off with cocktails, did the art crawl, had a slice of pizza. We were both home in bed by 9 o'clock. That was the
Beautiful.
perfect Saturday
That
night
is
for me.
beautiful.
Hey Nashville, it's Marie Cecile Anderson, and I want to invite you to become a CityCast Nashville neighbor. Our new membership program is designed for people like you who love Nashville and want to see CityCast Nashville thrive. We're calling it Neighbors because neighbors and neighborliness are at the heart of what CityCast Nashville is trying to do. Neighbors drop by for a barbecue. Neighbors remind you that tomorrow is recycling day. Neighbors catch you up on the East Bank Boulevard bike lane controversy and whether or not they're going to get built. Better neighbors help make better cities, and that's what CityCast Nashville is here to do. When you support CityCast Nashville, you allow us to bring you this podcast every single day, and you help make this amazing, complex city a better place to live. For just $10 a month, you'll get the satisfaction of supporting our work and benefits that will help the city come alive for you. As a CityCast Nashville neighbor, you'll get insider access to members-only events and volunteer meetups, ad-free listening, a weekly roundup of the best things to do in the city, and even the chance to shout out your favorite local nonprofit or business on the show. Plus, when you become a neighbor this week, we're going to send you our exclusive CityCast Nashville welcome tote as a thank you gift. So, let's redefine what it means to be a good neighbor here in Nashville together. Head on over to membership.citycast.fm to become a CityCast Nashville neighbor today.
What's up, everyone? It's CityCast producer Daniel Sumstine. I know I'm the newbie on the team, but ever since joining CityCast, I've felt so much pride in the work we do on a daily basis. I really think we're building something truly special with our community, and I'm so stoked about this new membership program. I'm already thinking about the first members only event I want to host. I think we should go climbing, and I can't wait to meet some of you out there in the real world, not just Radio Land. One of our newest members, Jenny L., told us she signed up because we help fuel her Nash Trash bus tour with fun things to talk about.
Oh my God, Nash Trash. That's the best bus
fan.
tour in town. Speaking of neighborhood shout outs, if y'all have not gone on a Nash Trash bus tour, do it.
It's the pink bus you see rolling around town.
Yeah, and she mentions how she finds so many wonderful things to tell tourists and locals about our city from the podcast. And she said, I love this. This is awesome. We remind her that there's so much more to Nashville than penis straws. Ain't that the truth? So if you want to help support local journalism and help us create a more informed community, head on over to membership.citycast.fm and sign up for only $10 a month or $100 a year.
I'm so glad you and Jenny brought up tourists. What's a perfect weekend when you have a friend visiting from out of town?
I'll tell you what, my best thing that I've done recently when I had a friend visiting, and this actually works for a rainy weekend if the weather is like it is right now. I took my friend Sandy to Dino's, which felt like such a classic Nashville dive/food situation, but they've got that really amazing, like, well-covered patio out there in the back. So even when it is pouring, you can still be comfortable and enjoy your food and the great bevs that they have there. And lately, they've been running that lemonade stand out back. It looks like a big green egg grill, but it's a person can fit inside it sized lemon. It's Dolly's lemonade stand. So there's a bust, pun intended, of Dolly Parton at the top, and they pop it open and it becomes a little outside bar. And they've always got great pop-ups there. Not to repeat a point, but Foxton, Izakaya, and Rice Vice were there this past weekend. So yeah, Dino's is where I love to take my out-of-town guests.
Well, I'm always hit with my sister bringing my little nephews to town, and it's like, what do you do with children when they come to visit?
Did you ask Margaret? Because she will know.
I did ask Margaret, and she highly suggests, of course, the Nashville Zoo. Oh. The zoo is the perfect place to bring out-of-town guests younger than 10 years old. You got to get there first thing in the morning. The second those gates open, you go there and you have the whole place to yourself for about 10 minutes, but it is really great before it fills up. And then also to the Frist Art Quest is incredible for kids. Why? Because there's a closed door. You just let them run around and make a mess with all the art supplies and stuff.
That's awesome. And
Love
just
that.
Really quick, shouting out Margaret Kingsbury, our Hey Nashville newsletter editor. You know, one of the great things about the newsletter that we put out is that it does have so many amazing suggestions for kids. And I promise you that when you become a CityCast Nashville neighbor, you're not only going to get more emails with incredible events listings, but I am pretty sure that some of our member events will involve your kiddos. Margaret knows all the best spots. And so I'm pretty sure you have that to look forward to. Go to membership.citycast.fm. Join today. We promise it will be fun for your tiny humans too.
Whenever I've got friends in town, I've been taking them to Alebrije recently, which is just maybe my new favorite restaurant in Nashville. And if you go at like 5, it's not super crowded. You can normally get a table. So start there, get some delicious tacos. And then I love taking friends from out of town to the Fox just because I think it's like the best cocktail bar in Nashville.
Yeah, it's like a speakeasy, right?
Yeah, it's right below Mickey's, actually. And that's what makes it so great. You can hit up the Fox, get a nice little cocktail, and then go get a nightcap or multiple nightcaps at Mickey's right upstairs.
And spend $6 upstairs.
Yeah.
I love it.
I really do love like that dichotomy between the two.
Y'all, we know that this has been really, really East centric. We want to hear your suggestions for your perfect weekend. So call us, why don't you? Leave us a voicemail at 615-200-6392. Tell us what your perfect weekend is in your neighborhood. And we're going to talk about those suggestions on a future episode. You know, I want to say one last thing for out-of-town visitors, and I think we all know where I'm going with this. What is the number one place that we take every out-of-town visitor who wants to get a sense of what Nashville's all about? Let's say it together. 1, 2, 3.
Robert's Western World. And if you join CityCast Nashville Neighbors, I will tell you the VIP entrance.
Is it the back door by the Ryman?
Hey, that is a secret information that I might have spilled on an earlier episode that I did all about Robert's Western World.
It's not
But
secret.
if you
And go to the
join
upstairs bar.
CityCast Nashville Neighbors, I will tell you in a handwritten letter.
All right, let's move on. The Lord's Day, Sunday. You get up maybe a little later because it's the Lord's Day. Where do you go?
If I'm not deadly hungover on my couch, the most ideal Sunday morning is you wake up at like 8 and hit up Radnor, which, Marie, I know you feel me on this one.
I would never go to Radnor on the weekend.
That is true.
8 o'clock, like, good luck. But, more power to you.
Parking is insane, but yeah, Radnor on like a Saturday or Sunday morning is money.
That's so interesting that you say that because my Sunday morning pick is also a lake. That's my day to go paddling out on Percy Priest Lake. Hamilton Creek Recreation Area, that's the easiest place to put in. It's free to park there because it is a metro park. It's not like Anderson Road where you've got to pay the $5 to get in. That's where Nashville Paddle Company is based. And even though our friend Margaret Littman doesn't own it anymore, they are still there ready to rent you a board. So I can bring my friends with me if they don't have a paddle board. And a good Sunday morning, get out there before the jet ski rental places open. And you can have this most peaceful, placid paddle. Wally loves it. I love it. But if we're feeling lazy, we go to Two Rivers Dog Park, the local Disney World of dog parks. It's like 5 other dog parks put together. The water flows freely, and often it's got a little wooded area that you can romp through. And it's always a great mix of dogs and people. And you can just get your steps in while your dog spazzes out.
Lottie's got to get it together with other animals so we can hit that park
she
up,
would
because that is
love
my
it.
dream. I know, she really would. Well, what I do is actually I head out to Beeman Park or Bell's Bend. I'm going to get a little hippy-dippy spiritual, but I grew up at Westminster Pres, so every Sunday morning for all of my, first informative 20 years of life was spent Sunday morning at church. I do not do that now, but I do like to get out in nature every Sunday. So Lottie's loving Beeman Park. You walk down to the creek and you can, just hang out in the water. It's so cool. It can be the hottest day of summer and you go to Beeman and you're in the shade and you're by the creek. It's so cool. And everyone is so nice out there.
Yeah.
They're so sweet. I love going out to Beeman.
That creek is awesome. You can actually just sort of walk up it like it's a trail.
Yeah.
That's really what Wally and I do when we go out there, because I do have a little bit of a tick fear, but you can walk up that creek pretty far. That's a great suggestion, Marie. We need no one to ruin this for us, though, because the beauty of Beeman is that it's not Radnor.
Yeah, you
true.
truly feel that's like the most isolated I've felt around Nashville out there.
Yeah, it is definitely where I would hide a body.
Join CityCast Nashville Neighbor and we'll tell you where to hide a body.
It's the kind of hyper-local information you can only get right here for just $10 a month.
Best place to hide a body in Nashville.
Man, you can't beat it. You just get up on that Ridgeline Trail and just bloop right over the edge. No one will ever know. All right, we've all been outdoors. I'm going to make a confession now. I'm a little embarrassed by this. I don't really do anything else with the rest of my Sundays except for laundry and dishes and cleaning the bathroom. I don't go to the grocery store because that's a nightmare. But Sundays for me are not for soaking in the marrow of Nashville. Like they're for getting my act together.
Same here. Well, Sundays in the fall, it's all about Chiefs football. We're watching the Chiefs.
Oh, football.
Yeah, 50 days away. Sports.
Oh, but he's not counting.
Yeah, not counting. But during the summers, we love to do like a little outdoor projector movie night action in our backyard. That's been super fun. We're watching Breaking Bad right now. So like watch our shows out on the projector.
I love this.
And that's like a great way to just wind down from the weekend for us.
Do y'all get the scaries? And if so, how do you deal with the Sunday scaries?
The scaries are real.
Yeah.
I try to calm my nerves on Sunday night with an amazing meal from someplace on Nolensville Pike. I always do family dinner with my mom and my older sister on Sundays. And we do love to go to Osh or Odessa or Deg Tai or Taj. But we do Sunday night dinner at like 5 o'clock. And so then I'm home by 7. So the scaries, I'm at least at home and I'm ready to relax. And right now, I'm watching The Gilded Age on HBO. And that calms my nerves. And I'm not as scared of starting work the next day because I love that show.
That sounds really perfect. I usually will use Sunday night to cook up the veggies from the CSA and just make something big
and
for
Whitney,
the whole week.
You post pictures of this and yeah, you're a good cook.
I am a good cook. This week I got a lot of yellow summer squash and eggplant. And then I got a pound of ground beef from Hexed Quality Meats. And so I made a big sort of squash, eggplant, tomato, beef sauce situation. And I just make a huge vat of it and it goes in the fridge. And then I just can make pasta and put that on top.
Wow, I'll see you Sunday night.
Screw you, Nicolettos. Who needs you?
Oh, I'm not sleeping on Nicoletto's right now. I just discovered going there and getting the meatballs and salad.
How did you
I had never been.
Marie.
I know.
Okay, here's what you do on your Friday. Ignore everything else that we've said. Here's the perfect date night. You're going to Nicoletto's. You are getting their delicious food for takeout. And you are walking down one door to Mickey's Tavern, and you are eating your delicious Nicolettos while drinking 2-for-1s at Mickey's. You can get out of that whole situation for like $20, and it's delightful.
That is actually perfect, Whitney.
You're welcome.
Perfect. I mean, for you too, because you can walk there.
Yeah. This has been really great. Y'all, we're fun. We're fun people is what I've learned here. And I don't know, Marie, do you think people might want to be members of a club that we lead?
Yes. I love hearing what y'all would do with your perfect weekend. But before we go, y'all, we have some new Nashville neighbors I would like to shout out. Welcome to the neighborhood, Jenny A., Michael M., Judith T., and Megan B. All these neighbors are new to us, and we cannot wait to meet you. So thank you for that. And y'all, we are in the final 48 hours of this membership campaign this week. And no worries, you can join next week. But you know why you want to join this week? You're going to get that CityCast Nashville neighbor tote bag.
Pew, pew, pew.
At membership.citycast.fm. Join today and we'll send you that tote bag as a thank you for being a founding neighbor. Again, that is membership.citycast.fm. We cannot wait.
This is going to be fun.
Hug you. We cannot wait.
We can't wait to hug you. Oh, it's kind of true, though.
I mean, truly, but all these things that we've been shouting out about our perfect weekend, like, honestly, I cannot wait to invite our neighbors to do these things with us because they bring me so much joy.
Bar crawl.
Well, we've always said, like, doing a Gallatin Avenue bar crawl. This would be so fun to do with our neighbors.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. So again, join us at membership.citycast.fm.
Thanks, everyone. Have a good weekend.
No, it's not the weekend for them yet.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
That's all for today here on CityCast Nashville. If you enjoyed the show, why not tell your friends? Rate the show, leave us a review, and subscribe to our Hey Nashville newsletter. We'll be back tomorrow morning with more news from around the city. Toodles!